has been the year of just wing it. Just wing it, girl. Just wing it.
You have arrived. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for future uploads.
Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be talking to you about the 5 lessons I have learned in the year 2021. And before we start, I just want to ask you guys to please like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's begin. I have my notes over here, so there'll be times where I'm just going to look at my notebook and I'll relay my message to you. The first lesson that I learned in 2021 is about fear. Fear is actually false evidence appearing real. And most of my life I've been scared, to try new things, always thinking to myself, what are people gonna think of me? Or what if it doesn't work out? But one thing I really learned when I took that leap of faith and did the thing I was scared of is that really fear is an illusion, and most of the time it's in our head. We're always making up these scenarios that things aren't going to work out and going to be a flop. But we should also have the mentality, but what if things work out? What if that small franchise actually succeeds? And we should not live in our head so much, because fear limits us from reaching our potential, and it brings on regret in the end that, hey, if I hadn't had the fear, where would I be? Also, another thing that goes with fear, my close friend also was telling me, B, you have to put yourself out there. And that's been the motto, or what can I say? It's been the motto of my year, to put myself out there, to put myself in situations where I feel uncomfortable, because growth is not a linear, and it's an uncomfortable thing. It's an uncomfortable thing, and that's the only way to grow. The next lesson I learned, but I feel like it's something we learn every year. There's some lessons, they're just evergreen. So the lesson that I learned was, tough times don't last, but tough people do. Tough people do. So throughout my experience this year, there were times I was in a pit. So tough times are there, but they don't last forever. The same way it rains, it can't rain forever. A rainbow has to appear. And as Kanye West said, even though you're not ready for the day, it cannot always be night. We just have to, keep the faith and know that things are going to work out. And, as I say, it's always a part of the story. It's not the entire storyline. It's just a chapter in the story, and that you're still going to get to where you still need to go. And especially when you're on the journey, you're gonna meet people who have the same spirit as you, people who want the best for you, people who are always rooting for you, always supporting you. But at the same time, you're gonna come across people who have a different spirit to you, people who don't see eye to eye with you. And one of the lessons I learned, especially with the people that I don't see eye to eye, especially those who are in authority, to always give them respect, because at the end of the day, God put them there. Lesson the 3 that I learned is about courage and bravery. Actually, it's not really a lesson, but it's something I always try to have. Even if I feel scared, I always tell myself that fear should not project. It should not project. It can stay inside, but the whole aura of bravery and courage should be what, pushes me and propels me to move forward. So there have been times, especially in my personal work life, where I did not feel sure of myself. Literally, this has been the year of just wing it. Just wing it, girl. Just wing it. And if I don't wing it, oh hey, you learn from your mistakes and you become a better person. So that has been the lesson for me, to always have courage and bravery. And oftentimes these roads which are less traveled on, that we're so frightened to travel on or to walk on, are the roads where you're gonna learn the most about yourself and about where you're going. I want to encourage you guys to take those roads which are less traveled on, because the lessons there, you are going to learn a lot of things and you'll see yourself in a new light. You wouldn't see yourself as someone that's incapable, but someone that has the ability to make things happen. Someone who can do it. And to finish that note on courage and bravery, I'm currently reading a book called The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, written by Robin Sharma. So there was a really, really profound extract I found, and I just want to share it with you. And it says, courage allows you to run your own race. Courage allows you to do whatever you want because you know it is right. Courage gives you the self-control to persist while others have failed. Ultimately, the degree of courage you live with determines the amount of fulfillment you will receive. It allows you to truly realize all the exquisite wonders of that epic life that is yours. And those who master themselves have an abundance of courage. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Drops mic. Point number 4 being prioritizing our health, especially our mental health. Let me not generalize it, but with myself, I'm that type of person. I always love to go to work and give my patients my best. And there are times where this year I was not okay. I really was not okay mentally. I was going through a few things, and I told myself that, it's not an excuse. I should still go to work. But then as I started, pushing through work, people who knew my personality could see that there was something that was trapping me. So, I had to take a step back, put my mental health as a part. It's okay to not be okay. We should cry those feelings out. We should not bottle things. Always remember not to stay in that state, to always, move from that state into a mentality that we can overcome anything, and I mean anything we put our minds to. And it goes with the other point that I've said in this video, that it's just a part of the story and it's not the end. We should not be ashamed, especially when it comes to mental health, if we're going through something, because if we're really being honest, everyone has experienced something that has affected their mental health, and we should not have a stigma towards it, and we should support those who are struggling. And the last point that I'm going to elaborate on, point number 5, is to be kind to yourself. I know it sounds so simple and plain, but really be kind to yourself. Because at the end of the day, you have your body to live with for the rest of your life. It's not like you can replace your arm, replace your face, replace your toes. You're gonna have your body for the rest of your life. So you should take care of yourself. You should eat the right foods. If you're gonna have a cheat day and eat the junk food, just do it. But at the end of the day, you should be kind to yourself. You should not beat yourself up like you're some sort of machine, because at the end of the day, you have feelings. That's one thing I had to learn this year, to be more kinder to myself and give myself more compassion. But sometimes I'm too hard on myself, and I have to tell myself that I am human, and there's a time to rest. There's a time to have a cheat day and eat all the chocolates. There's a time, to do my fitness, be kind to ourselves, and we should not beat ourselves up. That, everything, there's progress in everything, really. There is progress in every single thing, and we should celebrate our milestones. even if you lose 1 kg of weight, even if you lose 0.5 kg of weight, it's something to be applauded by. And yes, guys, be kind to yourselves, because when you're kind to yourselves, you can be kind to others. And guys, we've reached the end of today's video on the lessons that I have learned in 2021. Video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know of the uploads that I'm going to have in the future. And please remember to share this video as well to your friends and family and someone who's in need of seeing a message like this. Thank you so much for supporting me and always being there to encourage me. Until next time, guys, have yourselves a prosperous new year, a prosperous 2022, and go for the things which tug at your heart. Bye.